Hey there, toy collector friends. It's the Triple TC here, time traveling toy collector. Welcome back to the channel. Just a quick update because I'm conscious I haven't been able to post anything for a little while. Lots going on away from the channel, so life is encroaching a bit. So I've got plenty of things to be showing you and talking about and enjoying, but I've had no time with a combination of work and some other factors. I've not had an opportunity to sort of sit down and actually do any concerted thinking around videos and actually getting them out, so I'm a bit behind. I'm going to be away at there's a couple of conventions coming up that I am going to be at, so I won't be able to do any filming there. If anyone is at the Warp 1 convention, the Star Trek convention in October, I'll maybe see you there. I'll be there. Similarly, I'll be there on the Saturday at MCM in London Comic Con, which is again later in October. But so that's sort of rules out a bit of time for me. But yeah, with work, I've literally been finishing not till quite late in the evening and starting routinely, usually about somewhere between 7 and 7:30. So they've been very, very long days, which haven't given me an awful lot of opportunity to sort of get anything done channel wise. And around that, I'm also getting some renovations done domestically, so which is also going to help me with some display space, which will be really nice when it's finished. But it's that horrendous period where it's not finished, and so it's just chaos everywhere. So there's boxes of stuff, there's piles of stuff, there's bookcases being demolished, but you can't demolish the bookcases until you've got rid of all the stuff that's on them, and they're put safe. And some things are going to charity shops, and some things you want to keep. And yeah, so that's all going on. So apologies that is all getting rather in the way of me doing anything great for the camera. But there are some wonderful things that I'm coming up. But this is just to throw anyone that saw my RC video. I have, yes, her feet are articulated. You've just got to go for it. They will move. You've just got to be brave and not think you're going to snap them, because you won't. They will actually articulate. So that's great news. I have put on the decals for her, so you can see those there. If that's your sort of thing, if that interests you. There isn't that many other ones. It's mostly the front, a couple inside the car, but for here and now, they'll do. So yes, thank you, RC. You look stunning. I've got, obviously, I now have all of the Constructicons, so Mixmaster is in the house. They're all here, so I can get on with finishing them, and then Devastator. I've got Venom that's arrived, Venin, which by the way is French for Venom, so if he speaks with a French accent now, then that would explain why they've gone for that. And it's a nifty way of getting around it, really, because they're still calling him the same thing, it's just in French. So clearly I wonder what they call the character in France, assuming that the copyright situation is similar. But anyway, so yeah, Venom is actually the French word, as you probably know, for venom. So there we are. We've got him to look at. I've already taken them out of the box because I was so interested to see them. I've got where are we? Sorry, I was just finding this thing, because this is the bonkers hammer that has its double-ended sort of blast effects. But yeah, it also transforms into one of the wreckers. And these two deluxe Insecticons. Now, I never had, in the UK, I don't think we ever got the deluxe Insecticons. But goodness me, there's a lot to talk about. And yes, I am aware that they are the retools of the legacy versions of Insecticon, of the sort of G1 Insecticons, the standard G1 Insecticons. Fine. But I actively didn't pick those up. Because I was thinking, I nearly did, but I was thinking, but they're going to release them as part of Studio Series 86, and I've fallen for that trap before. I'm not falling for it again. I want to just wait for my Studio Series 86 ones, and apparently they're doing a 3-pack, so that will be great, because I can get them all at once, as long as it's not some sort of stupid, not some sort of stupid, what am I talking about, exclusive thing, where you can't actually get anything. And also, sort of a main event, and some people may roll their eyes at this, and that's fine if you do, because I can understand why you might. But I also picked up this. This is the sort of anniversary set. Let me pan up a little bit there for you. It's the anniversary set of the Revenge of the Fallen, and it's the 3-pack. And some people were, because I considered it, I thought, do I really want this? Because it's got Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, it's got The Fallen, and it's got Soundwave as he appeared in that, which is his sort of weird satellite form. So he's clearly not going to be the highlight of the set. And people were a bit about it, some were. And I understand it, because if you've already got all of these, then why would you bother? It is a new paint job for all of them, and from what I've seen, and I'll do this very quickly because obviously I'm going to they're all still in there. I haven't removed anything from this one, so bear with me. They do have some new paint, I'll zoom in a bit for you as well. Some new paint decos. The Fallen, on the pictures at least, in his robot mode, looks really gorgeous with that sort of blue on that darker tone. We've got Megatron, and this is, I think, battle damaged Megatron or injured Megatron. And of course, we've talked about very briefly Soundwave. I've not got any of these figures, never had them. I nearly bought the Fallen as a standalone. And depending where you look, if you try and get him now, he's not that much cheaper than this box set. So to get him and Megatron and this kind of weird looking Soundwave, yeah, okay, I'll take that for a box set. So I'm looking forward to looking at that and getting them out. There's just so much. Also, something that I'm going to be showing you soon is, and apologies if you're sick to death of my Thunderbirds collections, but I see that they've just launched a Thunderbird 3 and a Thunderbird 4 for pre-order as part of their 60th anniversary. They're due to drop in 2026. So on top of the Thunderbird 4 and 5 that we're getting with the sort of Corgi collaboration, which should be due imminently, I think. I think some people have had them, but again, because I ordered them through Anderson Entertainment and not Corgi, they automatically default to the limited edition packaging. And why that takes longer, I don't know, because it's just packaging. But I'm not going to rant. I'm not going to rant about that. But I'll turn this around. But yeah, so there's the Corgi range, but there's also the ones that are being that are new tools that they've had done in Japan. I think it's Japan that they've had it done in. So let me give you a little bit more flavour for that artwork there. It's really nice artwork, he says. I mean, I know, as I say, I'll obviously do a video for it. It's just there's just so much currently that I want to be getting on with, and it's just really tricky to get the time. So apologies, but I knew I would have about 10 minutes just to throw something together today. I've also picked up, this is nothing to do with Transformers, I also picked up Cal Kestis from the Jedi Survivor range, vintage collection version. Not because I'm a fan of Jedi Survivor, don't do a lot of gaming, me. But I picked him up to add to my Tatooine, Super Tatooine mock-up, whatever you want to call it. Because again, there's also that. So yeah, there's quite, to be honest, there's an increasing amount of stuff that's just sort of sitting, waiting for me to do it. And the more that I can't get around to doing it, the more frustrated I'm getting, not getting around to doing it. And it's a really awful feeling. And so, yeah, there's a lot going on that's, I think with the volume of some of the stuff that's going on with work, because I know, won't go into, you probably couldn't give it care less, but I'm involved in greater or lesser extents, children's welfare and welfare of children, and that has moments of extreme stress and some very unpleasant circumstances you can find yourself tied up in, which is why things like this become a welcome distraction from some of the horrors of the real world. But it's been a real fortnight of a lot of heavy duty stuff. I do try and sort of film where I can a few things that are then staggered releases, but even with the staggered releases, there's very little to come out because of it's just so much going on. But yeah, talking about the Jerry Anderson stuff, I've just done a bit of a collab, if you can call it that, with the company Ghost Stands. It's not a sort of paid promotion or anything like that, but basically the chap that runs Ghost Stands borrowed my Thunderbird 4, the big one, the one with all the drama where the first one I got was broken. Borrowed that so that he could design a ghost stands for it, and it's now live. So if you look at the Ghost Stands website or eBay shop, whatever it is, where you're seeing the Thunderbird 4, the large Thunderbird 4 limited edition one, that's mine. That's my one making a guest appearance. And so he sent it back with the stands. So I'm going to show that off. But he also gave me the stands by way of a thank you. He gave me some stands for my other Thunderbirds, the Corgi Thunderbirds ones. So I will do a video where I'll show you those because they are lovely. And he gave me a couple of extras. And so for a future video, which is I think probably going to be when I hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm going to do a bit of a big giveaway, and I'm going to include some of those, the extra ghost stands things for that. So there's that to look for. There's a lot of stuff that I need to be doing and showing and getting on with. So I'm very mindful that I haven't been, but I am going to do my best. And as I say, this coming weekend I'm away, so I'll try and get something to pre-recorded so I can drop something for you over the weekend, and get on to next week, and just try and get a little bit ahead of myself. It's been a nightmare, but yeah, I just wanted to drop in, say I'm still here. It's just all been there's been a lot going on, but some lovely stuff that I've got that have arrived. I know there's some other stuff that I keep hearing, get emails from In Demand Toys and other places saying, oh, we're about to ship this, we're about to ship it, and it doesn't always, you can't always see in the email what it is they're going to ship. So, and I don't bother looking anymore. I just get excited that there's going to be a box coming, and I open it and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot this was coming. I do know one of them though should be the brand new vintage collection Obi-Wan Kenobi, again purely for my Tatooine mega set, which will be the Cantina, Streets of Mos Eisley, possibly 2 of those. I'm after a few other bits to go with that still, and then I'll probably, once I've amassed some stuff there and finished doing the some of the display sorting out, I'll be in a better position to sort of finally show you what that looks like from it. I know you've seen 1,001 people doing unboxings of the Cantina, so I'm not going to bore you with that. Mine is still in its box. I took the figures out to have a look at those, but mine is still in its box. But because I'm not going to take it out for the sake of it. Apologies, but if I take it out and I start assembling it, I've got to have somewhere to put it. Otherwise, it's going to be at risk of getting hideously dusty or just sitting on one side. And I want that to be a beautiful big piece of work that I put together. So hence me not rushing to unbox it and just to get views and people looking at it. There's tons of people out there. Look, you want to look at it, there's loads. When I do it, I'm going to do it with a viewpoint of, I mean, obviously I'll give you feedback on my experience of it, because I think that's fair, especially because some people might want to pick it up on the secondary market. And if you do, I might have one, as some of you will know. So watch this space. But yeah, I want that to be a big thing. So yeah, so between Thunderbirds, between Star Wars, between obviously some nice new Transformery things, I've got lots to show you. But I'm just so mindful of slipping backwards. And also, just before I go, I'm pretty sure that those new TARDIS exteriors, the TARDIS shells from Master Replicas, were supposed to be coming out in September. I'm sure that's what it said. Well, hello, I'm in October and I've not seen anything. So I might chase them and just say, has there been a delay or something? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not making that up. It was supposed to be a September release. So again, allowing for a little bit of slippage, which is fair enough. They might be coming soon, and I've also ordered the membership club exclusive, so it'd be nice to get a look at some of those. And perfect timing, because hopefully I'll have some of my new display areas and cabinets all installed, and we can take a look at them in situ, which I think is what I'm going to do with the Thunderbirds ones. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to this waffle. If you're somebody that follows the channel intermittently and you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe, because it means you'll always know when something comes along. You don't have to watch it if it's not your cup of tea, obviously, but if it is your cup of tea, then you don't want to miss it. That would be fantastic. And of course, on a purely selfish note, it does help me get to my own individual milestones, which in turn make me feel a bit better about my life and myself, which at the moment, oh my God, could I do with? Yes, I could. So that would be amazing. Thank you so much. God, I just turned into a sob story. I should be on some sort of reality TV pop show. I didn't say that. So yeah, and if you could like the video, although I know there's not much to like in this video, because it's just really, sorry, I've not done much video. But sorry, I've not done much. Please like the video. Please like the video. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for following the channel. and it's just great to have you along, and I promise you I'll get some stuff out real soon. I am the Triple TC, that's the Time Travelling Toy Collector. You are someone for whom I am extremely grateful that you've sat and watched this, and I very much look forward to seeing you in a future video, which I hope will not be too far in the future. Take care, bye bye for now.